Hi, my name is Jason Ergo, founder of Social Blade, and if you guys have been watching our live stream, I'm usually the one in the chat as Social Blade, as well as when we do the audio portions of the stream, I'm the one on as the voice, as sort of the chat has dubbed it. Anyway, I wanted to do a little video here to quickly go over all the on-screen elements that you see during our live stream and explain the things here because we do get a lot of questions about that, and this I think will be a nice video to sort of point to that people can get the answers quickly on there. Anyway, obviously we'll start with the things at the top. We got PewDiePie and T-Series, and we have both of their live subscriber counts. Obviously this is a pre-recorded video, so these are the numbers as of the time I'm recording. You have to go look at the latest numbers to see what they are right now. Now, the stream here technically is for the battle for the #1 most subscribed YouTube channel, the most subscribed channel. But if we're going to be completely accurate, it's not really the #1 most subscribed channel, but it's the most subscribed channel that has videos on it that are public and, views that you can get from there. Because if you want to be completely technical, the channels that we have at the bottom, which are music, gaming, and sports, all have more subscribers than PewDiePie and T-Series, but they don't have any actual videos on there. If you subscribe, I don't know why you would want to, but you can, and you won't get any videos in your subscription box from there. But people subscribe, quite obviously. So, if you want to talk about technically the top channel on YouTube, it's music, but not really. Anyway, the other things you see on the screen here, we have the graph in red here for each of the channels is the subscriber graph over the last hour. And on here is where you can see if there's, any, spikes up or down or, what is sort of happening. Quite often, though, it does look pretty steady on here. One thing that we do get a lot of questions about is, why was there a big spike in someone's subscribers, either up or down? And the reason for that is really quite simple. YouTube does what's at least we call an audit every now and then. Usually it happens several times a day. And during these audits, what YouTube is doing, among other things, is making sure that all of the subscribers that it has in its number are the real number. During this process, they'll remove accounts that might have been closed for any number of reasons. They'll also go and make sure that they have multiple servers that have a subscriber count on there, and they'll go and sort of refresh that number from the database. So when we're looking at it, it does look like there's a massive spike of, say, 10,000 subscribers in a second, but or the other way around, negative 10,000 subscribers. But really, it's just a normal process on YouTube. It happens all the time to every single channel on the platform. If you are, a channel that has 10 subscribers, you'll see the same thing, but obviously it won't be as dramatic. You might lose 1 subscriber or gain 1 subscriber, but when you look at the percentage, that's even a greater amount. Anyway, moving on, the next thing that we added, when we started, it was really just the 2 sub counts at the top. But the next thing that we added, we soon found that it was really interesting to see what the subscriber gap was between the 2 channels. And what that basically means is it's just taking PewDiePie's subscriber count minus T-Series' subscriber count and then sort of graphing that over time. And you can see on the graph in the bottom right corner, the sub gap as of the time of this recording is just over 200,000, but we haven't refreshed it since around November 10th here, maybe the 9th. And you can see it was around 600,000 at that time. And then it just sort of went up and down. Really the ups were when India was sleeping, and then all the other parts were when they were awake there. And you can see that there were some times that it went up, but for the most part, just sort of a little roller coaster or water slide going down here. The next thing that you can see that we added after was this whole big chart over on the left. And we added this also in pieces. The first part we added was at the top where we have sort of all these numbers with the ranges over here. We'll talk about the bottom after. So first off, at the top, what it is we have PewDiePie and T-Series here. And there's a 1-minute average, 5-minute average, and so on. The 1 minute average, what we're basically doing is we're looking at how many subs per minute that each of these channels are getting. So for the 1 minute average, it's really just how many subscribers they got in the last minute. So right now, PewDiePie got 49 subscribers in the last minute, and T-Series got 106 subscribers in the last minute. For the 5 minute, 1 hour, and so on, what we're doing is we're taking how many subscribers the channel got in the last 5 minutes, and then dividing by 5 to see how many subscribers were received, still to get the subscribers per minute average. And the same goes really for all the other ones. So like for the 7-day average, we take how many subscribers PewDiePie got in the last 7 days, divide by however many minutes there are in the last 7 days, or in 7 days, and we have a subscriber per minute number there. Why this is useful is, especially once you get, well, actually, a lot of these are useful, but it gives you an idea of how things are moving overall. So over a 7-day period, PewDiePie was getting 62 subscribers per minute when you average the whole thing. But then on the 1 day average, he was only getting 58 subscribers. So you can see that he's slowing down in his growth there. And you can see that also sort of in this graph here as well. At the beginning, there was really big bumps up. And then over here, there really wasn't much of a bump up at all for like the last couple of days here. Same thing goes with T-Series over here. So they're actually, all their averages are almost, they are exactly the same for the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, and 7 day there. All 93. So that is pretty consistent. For the other ones here, this is the 12-hour is more, I don't know. It really just indicates really what time of day we're at. During, again, PewDiePie's peak times, you'll see that his numbers here are higher and T-Series is lower. But I'm recording this video at 1:03 a.m. Eastern, and this time it's daytime in India, so India is really double PewDiePie's growth at the moment here, pretty much. The last thing that I wanted to show is we have the sort of estimates here. And these estimates are obviously rough and they could change at any time. And in fact, they do automatically update as the stream goes on here once a minute. Basically once a minute, this chart's updated and we'll pull in the latest data points. So at the moment, what you're reading here is a 1 day average, a 2 day average, a 3 day average, 5 and 7. And we're taking these data points right here. So for example, for the 1 day, we're taking PewDiePie at 58 subscribers a minute and T-Series at 93. And then we sort of just run the race out using those numbers there. And it's predicting that by November 23rd at 2 a.m., which is really sort of in between 1 and 2 a.m. is what this would mean here. T-Series should pass PewDiePie by, and the estimated subscribers at that time of passing by would be about what this number is here. And the same goes with all the other days here. So basically what that's telling us is, based on the growth in the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, and 7 day, pretty much all of those averages are all coming in at about November 22nd or 23rd really here. It looks like the earliest is November 22nd at 11 p.m. at the moment, and the latest would be November 23rd at 6 p.m. with this average here. Now, obviously, all of these predictions are based on what's been happening and sort of the growth over these various periods here. If, so jumping back until the end of October, we originally had predicted that T-Series would pass PewDiePie by in about 12 hours. Right at the same time that we tweeted out our prediction on that, though, a gentleman named Mr. Beast released a video promoting PewDiePie. And that really changed the trajectory and gave PewDiePie a huge boost up in terms of his subscriber count. And that really extended this race almost a month is what we're predicting right now. I think it was, I might have the date wrong, but I think it was around like the 27th-ish is when we were predicting before. And obviously right now it says the 22nd or 23rd. So anyway, I hope that explained sort of at a glance what you're looking at on the screen here. This is the first time we've done one of these live streams. We've had the counters on our website the whole time. You know, you can go pull up any live counter if you just go over to socialblade.com, type in your channel, and then you'll find the live subscriber count link there. And yeah, you can look up anything there. We've obviously had these forever there, but we've only recently just started doing a stream. And since we've done that, we've learned, you know, more of what people are looking for in terms of the data. So it's been really helpful to us also. And one of the most requested things, for example, is this subscriber gap graph. So over the next year, I think we're going to definitely revisit our design on the website for real time and see if we can maybe incorporate some of the data that you're seeing here to the site also. Anyway, guys, I hope that was helpful. Please leave any comments down below for anything that might not be cleared up. And absolutely, definitely come on over to the stream. We have a great community going over there. And yeah, come on and say hi, and hope to talk to you there. Again, my name is Jason Ergo, founder of Social Blade, and thank you for watching.